So as most of you guys do know, Call of Duty did add this new Outbreak game mode into zombies within Season 2 of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and of course that's what we're going to be checking out in today's video, guys. Yo, what is up everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to some more Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. So in today's video, guys, like I said before, we are going to be checking out the new Outbreak game mode, and I actually have played this game mode quite a bit off camera, just getting used to the mechanics and everything, just so I can break it down for you guys. And I'm super excited to actually play it and show you guys everything about it, because I really do love this game mode. But since we are talking about zombies, Call of Duty did add this new Dead Ops Arcade Reactive Bundle within the store. It does come with this side-scroller assault rifle, and of course you guys can see it change. And I mean, it actually does look really sick, but the one thing that surprises me about these reactive camos is that they're actually blueprints, they're not actually camos. Like, you have to keep all these attachments on in order to actually fully get the reactive camo, which is kind of weird because I thought it would be like a camo you can put in every single gun, kind of like Dark Matter or Dark Aether. So it kind of does surprise me that it is a blueprint specifically for this assault rifle, but regardless, it does look super duper pretty. Like, as you guys can see, as it's changing and everything, it looks super cool and everything. And I mean, I actually really do like it, dude. But also within the bundle, we do get this Deadbit LMG. Unfortunately, it's not reactive like the assault rifle, but regardless, it still does look really sick and has a bunch of Dead Ops Arcade stuff on it for you guys that do like Dead Ops Arcade. We also do get the Unlucky Foot Charm, the Z Mobile Vehicle skin, the Heads emblem, the Repel the Horde's calling card, and finally the Slayer 1 sticker. Before that out of the way, guys, let's finally check out the new Outbreak game mode, Ruka. So I do believe there are like 3 or 4 different locations that you actually can transport to in Outbreak. So once you actually do end up completing your main objective, you can choose to teleport to another world and it will give you another one of the worlds. I do believe some of the other worlds are Alpine, and that's basically it, that's all I remember. But I mean, here we are, guys, this is Outbreak. New objective found, Holdout. So of course, as you guys did see, I do actually have an objective called Holdout. I do believe that's like one of 6 different objectives you can get in each world that you actually do transport to. And I mean, just look at this map, guys. This map is just humongous. Like, you can barely even see me on this thing. But I mean, as you guys can see, there are a ton of different icons. Some of them are new and some of them you guys are pretty familiar with if you do actually play zombies. So of course, I'll go over the ones you guys are familiar with. We do actually have a jump pad. We have the vehicles because you can actually drive vehicles in Outbreak. We have an armor station. We have a workbench. We have the Dewanda Fizz machine, which is the only way you can actually get perks in this game mode. We have the trials machine. We have the mystery box. And finally, we do actually have the pack-a-punch machine. But as you guys do see, we actually have 2 different icons. We have an icon up the top here that actually looks like a lightning bolt hitting a box. And we have one down here which actually looks like a dragon head. And those 2 are actually different side missions. And I do believe there are actually more side missions you can do in other worlds. But I do believe you can only do 2 in each world. And when you do actually complete a side mission, you do actually get a chance to open up a chest and get some really good loot out of it. Like, you can actually get a wonder weapon and stuff. And speaking about wonder weapons, the only way you can actually get wonder weapons is through the mystery box or the trials machine. Personally, I recommend the trials machine just because it is pretty easy to complete some of the trials if you actually get really easy ones. But you can always hit the mystery box and test your luck and try and get it that way. I mean, of course, in Outbreak, they did introduce refined Ethereum crystals and flawless Ethereum crystals. And I do believe you start unlocking refined Ethereum crystals when you do actually complete World Tier 2, and then you actually earn flawless at World Tier 3 and beyond. And to be honest, some of the objectives are actually pretty easy. Some of them are easier than the rest. Unfortunately, I did get Holdout, and I do not like Holdout. But as you guys can see on the minimap here, we have this weird orb thing, and we're actually going to end up doing this. This isn't actually a side quest or anything, but this is actually what the orb looks like. And what you want to do is you just want to shoot it because you get a ton of points. You get a ton of these things that you'll pick up, and then of course you want to follow this because you're going to have to end up shooting it 2 more times, and you'll get a ton of essence out of it. Like, trust me guys, it is definitely worth it. But of course, I am playing this solo. I definitely do recommend you play this co-op. It's definitely way more fun co-op because there's definitely a lot of setup time when you do actually play Outbreak compared to D Machine or Firebase. Because if you guys actually haven't noticed, you get way less points for killing zombies compared to if you're playing D Machine or Firebase. I think you get like 25 for each zombie elim and like 35 for each melee zombie elim in Outbreak, which is definitely not as good as like 100 or 150 points in D Machine or Firebase. So there definitely is a lot of setup time. You want to complete the side missions as soon as you can because you can actually get some free perks out of that. Plus, I mean, the map is pretty big, and if you don't have a vehicle, it actually does take quite a while to traverse. Like, it's not actually as big as you think. You do actually traverse the map pretty quickly, even if you don't have a vehicle, but it definitely is recommended that you have a vehicle. But vehicles are so difficult to find on Outbreak. Like, I swear I could barely even find any vehicles. Like, you guys can see in the map here, there's really not that many vehicles, so it kind of does suck there. So I really do hope if Call of Duty does decide to add more maps and stuff, they add more vehicles. Like, I understand why they don't add more vehicles, because you can easily just run over like a ton of zombies, but it's actually so difficult to traverse the map without a vehicle. Like, it just takes way longer. But like I said before, this definitely is a game mode for co-op. Like, I could definitely see if you have a group of friends, this game mode could be a ton of fun. Like, you can go through so many world tiers just destroying every single zombie. Like, it would just be insane. If you guys actually hear the sound that I'm hearing right now, it does mean that there's actually a chest nearby. And yes, you can actually find chests in Outbreak. And depending on what chest size you do get, it can offer some really good loot. Like, as you guys can see right here, fortunately, I actually did get a large loot chest, which has the best chance of dropping a wonder weapon. Unfortunately, I didn't get one here. That's great, dude. But there are actually 3 different sizes of chests. There's small, medium, and large. And of course, the bigger the chest, the more chance you actually do get at getting a wonder weapon. But if you do actually end up finding a gold chest that has the best chance of actually dropping a wonder weapon, like the Ray K or the DIE Shockwave. So I definitely recommend being on the lookout for some chests, because chests can actually drop some really good loot. To be honest, I'm pretty sure the highest world tier I've gotten to was actually world tier 8, but unfortunately I ended up getting Holdout and I just couldn't survive, dude. Like, once I start this Holdout, as you guys can see, it's right there. You guys would know how difficult it actually is. I'm not gonna go through all the other objectives and start explaining them, because of course I want you guys to actually play Outbreak for yourself, give everything a shot, and let me know down in the comment section if you guys do enjoy it. But I mean, here it is, guys. Here's Holdout, this big Ethereum crystal. The one thing that sucks about Holdout is that it has really long teleporting times. Like, I honestly have no idea why. And here we are, guys. This is actually Holdout. As you guys can see, it says all we need to do is survive, and you do actually have a timer countdown. I do believe every time you do Holdout, you have to survive for about 4 minutes, because every time I've played Holdout, that's how long I've had to survive for, but it could be somewhere between 3 minutes 30 or 4 minutes, or maybe even longer. But like I said before, the whole gist of Holdout is just to survive, and that's all you need to do. You can't actually jump out the window. As you guys can see, you just can't. I'm pretty sure that some people actually have said that there are some glitches to get out of the Holdout room, but I don't actually know how to, so I don't know if that will actually work. But Holdout can get so overwhelming so quickly, especially if you don't stay on top of your zombies and don't reload. Like, especially since this is only world tier 1, like, I don't have any perks besides Jug, and I don't have a Pack-a-Punch Gallo, so definitely isn't the ideal loadout to have on Holdout. Of course, towards the end of your survival round, probably within like the final minute, some elites will actually start coming in, so maybe some mimics, maybe some megatons, maybe some manglers as well, so you guys do need to actually focus them as soon as they come in, because they can just completely destroy you. But this is why I don't like Holdout, dude, because you're just confined to this one little room and you can run out of space so quickly, especially when you're in those higher world tier rounds and there's a ton of zombies like running at you full speed and everything. You can get overwhelmed so quickly and then you can get stuck. Of course, you can use your field upgrade and everything, but that actually won't save you at the end of the day. Like, that's what I tried before I unfortunately died in world tier 8. Beacon located. So as you guys did see, I did successfully complete my Holdout, which was a pain as always. I just don't like Holdout. But when you do actually complete your main objective in the world tier that you are on, you're gonna have to head over to a beacon. And once you are actually over to the beacon, you can interact with it, and then everything will spawn around that beacon. So you have your Pack-a-Punch, your armor upgrade, your workbench, everything like that. And you can actually buy a whole loadout in this one area. Like, as you guys did see, that's basically what happens. Everything just spawns in. So you can buy what you want. You can Pack-a-Punch your gun. You can buy your perks. You can craft your armor and everything. It really doesn't matter. Of course, also be mindful, zombies can still attack you, but they're not really going to overwhelm you. They're not really that big of an issue. But also, this beacon will spawn here. You guys want to interact with it. You have 2 options. You have the option to warp, so you can teleport to another region, which is what I was talking about at the start of this video. And of course, you can call exfil, so you can exfil, escape, get some more refined, flawless, and raw Ethereum crystals. But I think for the sake of this video, I'm just call exfil just because I don't want this video to go on forever, because surprisingly, I've been in this world for about like half an hour, which is crazy, but you do spend a very long time in these early world tier worlds, just because you still need to get your setup, complete the side quests and everything. But of course, doing exfil is just like a regular exfil. You need to get to where the exfil is, clear out a bunch of zombies within the area. I do believe it's only about like 20, which isn't that much. A lot of people do actually use the attack chopper on exfil just because it clears them out so quickly, and since it's only 20, it's really not that many zombies. But it is basically just the same as regular exfil, except the exfil seems really far away. Plus, I'm pretty sure they do give you more time. But this is basically it for Outbreak. That's the whole gist of the game mode. If you guys don't understand anything about Outbreak, or you didn't understand some parts of the video, please let me know down in the comment section below, and I'll try my best to explain it there. But I definitely want you guys to try Outbreak. I want you to try it for yourself, experience all the different objectives, side quests, and everything. Because Outbreak is definitely a really fun game mode if you're playing with friends. But if you're playing off solo, I would recommend just to hop into a regular game of machine or fight by Z just because it's way easier to actually earn more crystals. So yeah guys, that was the new Outbreak game mode that Call of Duty did add within Season 2 of Black Ops Cold War. But before I actually do forget, Call of Duty did add this new Outbreak event for Warzone and Outbreak. I'm not going to go over it too much here because I will break it down more in tomorrow's video. Make sure you guys subscribe and turn the bell notifications so you guys do know when that video does drop. But this event definitely is pretty cool. I've actually already completed all the stuff for Outbreak itself. And of course, there are some objectives I need to do in Warzone in order to complete that. But like I said before, I will go more in depth with it in tomorrow's video. Go through all the things that you can earn and all the mastery weapons that you can earn as well by completing all the challenges. But I mean, yeah guys, that's it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel, show support. I appreciate all of it. Make sure you guys subscribe and turn on bell notifications for some more Call of Duty content like this because I upload basically every single day. But again, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. That was the new Outbreak game mode. See you all in the next one.